So now that we have done our hero and our about section, let's move on to the offer section. So as we can see, we've got another bold area where we have the heading and a little paragraph, and then we have these three cards with the text in the middle and the background being a certain color. So we'll probably go and source these from Unsplash again. So we need one with a dumbbell, one with skipping, and one about training. Now it'll probably be similar to the about section that we had, except this time we're going to need to use a little bit of both from the hero with the text being in the middle, and we'll also need to look at the background images as well. So that's what we're going to do in this tutorial. So let's get to it. So here I am on Unsplash, and I think I kind of like this one. So I will take it and download it. And because it is a free image, and I will call it dumbbells. Okay, and now we need one with a skipping rope, gym. I mean, of course you can have, if you have your own images. We could use that one. Barely see the rope, you see, so let's see. Let's use this one. Again, it's going to be the background of a, we'll use this one. Like I said, you could use whatever you want, and all the images will be available in the GitHub repo at the end of this tutorial series. So let us do that and download that. We'll save it as gym skipping, and if I remember correctly, the last one had to be training. So we can do gym training. As you can see, I've got the Creative Commons is free. I mean, just to re-emphasize that, it's good to make sure that when you're doing any of that, that you get images that you have the right to use. So we could use her, or we could use this one. This one is good too. Yeah, let's use this one. This is a rowing machine, so let's go rowing machine. And again, generally all of them are from this artist Victor, or photographer Victor Freitas. Most of the images are from him. Gym rowing. Okay, so now that we've sourced the images, let's go and make our. So one of the things we want to change is to make sure that every section has this color background. So we'll remove it from here from the about.astro, and we'll go into our layout file and we'll add it here as a section with that same background color. So nothing should change, but it'll just be easier when we do the next sections. And I've created a offers.astro in the components section, and what we'll do, we'll go to index and we'll just import it so that we can see the progress. And it's called offers from dash components slash offers.astro. There you go. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. And we're not going to put anything as customizable yet. We'll just make the offers first, and then we'll see what we can edit. So we'll save that, and we'll go back to the offers area, and we know that we have a heading that says what we offer and a paragraph that says we're committed to bringing you the best workout experience. So let's do that. Just put a heading, H1, sometimes it works, is what we offer, and I believe it's all uppercase, yes. So we'll give it a class, it's yellow, so we'll give it a class of yellow text, which will make it yellow, the yellow that we want. And we will say, we'll give it a text of XL. Oh, sorry, it didn't say text. XL. And we will give it like italics. Can't remember if we actually did that already. No, we didn't. Okay. So if you didn't want to write italics every time, but this is, I think it's fine. Yellow text, so what we offer, it doesn't matter because it's going to be uppercase. And we're going to do our paragraph tag of, what did it say? We're committed. Okay, I've just copied it from the template and I'll bring it in. We're committed to bringing you great workout experience. We'll make sure that this text is white, so we'll do class text dash white. We'll save that, and let's go to the local host and see what it looks like. Actually, before we do that, let's give the section, as we have in the past, a class of padding Y12, and we'll put text center. And let's see what the result is. Just switch over so you can see what we've got here. Here we go. We got what we offer, and we're committed to bringing you the best workout experience, which is very similar to what we have here. So that's already done. So next we'll move on to making these custom card components. So I've made another component called imagecard.astro, and what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to be able to edit the text and the image URL when we bring in these cards. So we can start by creating the front matter, or the JavaScript, or the TypeScript in this case. We make an interface with props. And what did we say? We said we wanted to be able to edit the string, the text, which is a string, and the image URL, which is also a string. And we want to deconstruct those, and we'll just give them default blank text, and we will make sure that we say astro.props. Okay, now we're going to also create an image style, which we will use later, and we will call it background image. And this will take a URL, and we will say images. Oh, sorry, we will say this is a backtick URL, and it will be /images/ and then we want to bring in our $sign and curly braces and add the image URL. Now this will serve as the background image to our cards, and we'll see how to add those later. So now we'll move on to the actual card. So we'll say it's a div, and we'll give it a class of padding Y48. The background I want it to cover. We're going to give it a margin of 8 and a background grey of 700, just to darken the image a little bit so that the text is visible. And we'll blend, BG blend multiply. And we'll also give this a style. Instead of in curly braces, we will put the Astro syntax of just a single curly brace, and we'll put image style. And obviously that will get the image URL and put it as the background of this div, whatever we put as the image URL for that. So next we want a heading 2, and we give that a class of text white, uppercase. We want it uppercase, we want it white, and text 4XL because it was pretty big in the template. We want it to be italic, and in between the H2 tags we want to put an Astro curly braces, and we'll put the text. And that is our image card complete. So next we will look at how to make the 3 cards that we need for the office page. Okay, so here we are back in the office page, and what we're going to do, we're going to need to bring in that image card component that we created. So we'll say import image card, and it's got it there automatically from Astro. Oops. Excellent. We'll use that in a moment. And now we're going to need to create an array with the offers. So we'll do a const offers equals, and here's our array. So each array is going to have an object, and we need the image URL, and we will need a offer text. So I know that I want to use the dumbbells JPEG, and it will be tour our gym, and I want to copy this and paste it another 2 times, and change the image. So the second one will be rowing.jpg, and that will be check out our group classes, and the last one will be skipping, and then it says ask about personal training. So now that we have brought in our image tags and we've created an array so that we can create our images, we're going to look now at the syntax as to how to map these cards in Astro. Now we know we need this to be in a 3-column grid, so let's create that first. So we want a div with a class of grid. We're going to do grid dash calls dash 1 as the default, and then we'll make a medium of grid dash calls dash 3. This will just make it, when it's on a small screen it will be 1 column, but anything wider it will be 3 columns. So now we will create our cards, and all we have to do is map through the offers array that we created a minute ago. So opening curly braces, and we'll say offers.map, and we will open our bracket and add a curly brace, and we will call it, oh sorry, not a curly brace, a normal brace, and we'll call it offer, and then we will put a equal sign and a greater than sign, and now we will put the brackets again, and we will add image card. Now we know that the image card needs an image URL, so instead of having the quotes we will put offer.image URL, and the text, you guessed it, will be offer.offertext, and this should map all of our images, and if we have made it correctly we should be able to see our section complete. So let's look at that now, and we need to make sure that if we go back to image card, I think I made a mistake here. I put these in quotes right here. We just want to take those quotes out. So we'll save that, make sure that's all good, and go back to our, let's take a look at our website. There we have it. We have tour our gym, check out our group classes, and ask about personal training cards. So if you wanted to change these into links, that was very easy to do. But now we're going to move on to the testimonial section.